Cobra Triangle. Man, this is another game I wish came out in Japan. It's also by Rare. I've noticed a lot of games made by Rare didn't quite make it to Japan. I mean, some of them did. But this one didn't, and I loved this game. It's a little RC Pro-Am, but it's also a little like Gradius, where you can like choose your own upgrades as you keep going. There's even boss battles and stuff. It's a super great game. It's one of my favorites. Super hard too. Cool World. It was another. It was a pretty cool movie. Cool World was a cool movie. It was the first time I ever saw Brad Pitt. I remember that. And it's Cool World. It was another one of those, like, you know, not that it's Roger Rabbit for adults, but I do love me some Ralph Bakshi. So there you go. Cybernoid, we can talk about Cybernoid a little bit. This plays like a indie game that some dude made in his basement. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that's how it plays to me. Danny Sullivan's Indie Heat. Have you actually played this game? 4 players simultaneous, a little bit like Sprint, like Super Sprint, but then also has pit stops and stuff. It's actually a pretty neat game. I don't know. It's not a game I technically play, but it's a game I don't see gameplay footage of very often, especially when other people are talking about like lists of games here. Darkman came out, another movie that was really hyped up for its special effects, and then the game came out based on the movie. And my biggest thing was like, oh, cool, I want to play Darkman so I can like change my character to look like other people in this game. And I could never make it as far. The controls on this didn't let me. Darkwing Duck! Oh man, what a great show, what a great cartoon, a great action platformer, but then also coming out of games like DuckTales, like Rescue Rangers. This one had a little bit more of a challenge for me than I was expecting, so good on Darkwing Duck, but a great game all the same. Defenders of Dynatron City, another game from Lucasfilm and JVC Musical Industries. Interesting game on this one. I actually didn't mind this as much. It's another kind of later release game. You can play as different characters. Like, they made up a bunch of like different superheroes just for this brand, and they had a cartoon that lasted like an episode and a half. I think there was a comic book maybe. They really tried to push this thing to be a thing, but they pushed it all at once. So like the game came out, the cartoon came out, the comic came out, if there was cereal, that would have come out too. The action figures would have come out if there was action figures about it. Maybe they were planning on it, I don't know. And it just didn't go anywhere. That's the problem. Dick Tracy, a game I really enjoyed. Dick Tracy just came out in movie theaters, so they had a couple of games. They had the one for the Genesis, the one for the Master System, this one here for the NES. I wish they would make another Dick Tracy movie, but Warren Beatty has like licensing rights or something like that, and keeps doing things so no one else can be Dick Tracy except for him in some weird legal something or other. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind to just make another movie or something like that, because I like the Dick Tracy character. And I like this game quite a bit too, because you can drive around and you know, go to these places to get your clues and arrest some guys. Dino War is another game that Japan did not get in, but we did here in the United States. I like it all right. I could have seen this game in Japan for the Famicom. You start out as the guy, you jump in your robot dinosaur, then you play as a robot dinosaur. There you go. Fester's Quest from Sunsoft. A lot of people bag on this game for its difficulty, for this, that, and the other. I love it. I've beaten it a few times. I'm pretty sure I could beat this game now. I just haven't tried it in a long time. Maybe I'll have to do that on Twitch stream sometime, but I do like this game. Felix the Cat, the late release game. Love this game. It's actually very fun. Cartoony elements in this game. You can kind of upgrade your characters and all that, or upgrade your weaponry. The Flintstones, The Surprise at Dinosaur Peak. Man, if we know now what we knew then, then this game wouldn't be as valuable as it is, because we'd all have copies of it. Formula 1 Built to Win. This game is amazing. It's like a racing RPG. Now I'm just gonna do like just to have fun with a race. But when you play this game like story mode or whatever, when you do these races, you might get your money to get upgrades, and you have to keep doing races to move to the next town and all that, upgrade your car and all that. Very, very good game. Frankenstein, another game that maybe not a lot of people have played. However, man, give it a shot sometime. If you have the capacity to play this game, by any means, however you play your games. Really neat game. I do like this game quite a bit. Friday the 13th, a game I'm pretty sure anybody who's ever played an NES, who has nostalgia for it and it wasn't just like a one-time whatever, anybody who grew up with an NES has probably played this game. Probably. And it's a little convoluted. To me, it's a lot of convoluted, but I still had a lot of fun playing this game. Ghostbusters 2, an NES game that they did get in Japan, but we didn't get this version. Hold on. No, this is the Three Stooges. Sorry, this is Three Stooges. Has some little mini games you can play, like this eating the oyster soup thing. On top of that, there's also Ghostbusters 2. We have a different version of Ghostbusters 2. Japan got the good version of Ghostbusters 2. Not to say, honestly, this could have been a pretty decent game, but man, the Japanese version, or the European version, the new Ghostbusters 2. It's so good. That was the version we should have got. How about Ghoul School? Remember this game? Yeah, how about Ghoul School? Ever play this game? I liked this game a little bit. I just like the fact that it was like you play as this grungy kid with like, ripped jeans, and then these weird monsters in your school. Kind of fun. G.I. Joe, the Real American Hero. This is the Texan G.I. Joe version. There are 2 of them. And this one, huge, huge brand, of course, the huge toy line, the great cartoon series and all that. Very good. It's my preferred version over the Capcom version, although the Capcom version, which also did not come out in Japan, the Atlantis Factor, very, very, very good game. Very good game. Love both of them.